students. Today we are going to see the lesson Think Before You Speak. As students, all of you know that how important words are in your life. If anyone uses the wrong word or the harsh words, at the time we feel distressed, we feel upset, and that's why there is much importance for the words in life. As it is said always, there is the words are weapon, use it carefully. And that's why students, today we are going to see why it is important to speak before you say out. That we are going to see. So you should think before you speak. See students, man was meant to listen more and talk less. That is why, as the great British statesman Benjamin Disraeli said, nature has endowed man with 2 ears and one mouth. If man was meant to talk more and listen less, he would have two mouths and only one ear. Imagine how would have looked how strange with two mouths on the two sides and one ear at the center. See here students, what the writer is saying here, that is man was meant to listen more and talk less. Yes, why he is telling like this? That is man is meant to listen more and talk less. He says here the example, okay, that is a British statesman. Statesman means what? That is statesman means the politician, okay. Statesman means politician. He gives the example of one British statesman, that is Benjamin Disraeli. Okay, Disraeli. Benjamin Disraeli. What he said, that is nature has endowed man with 2 ears and one mouth. And obviously he says here that is if he wanted that the nature wanted that the man should talk more, then he would have given the two mouths at two sides and one ear at the center. But the nature has not done like that, and that's why he says here. That's why he says here that that he would have two mouths and one only ear. But imagine how he would have looked, how strange with two mouths on the two sides and one ear at the center. And mind you, the ears are like funnels open all the time. Students, see there. Statesman means, I said just now, that is statesman means. Okay, here the word it is. Statesman means, that is political leader. Okay, that is statesman means political leader. Okay, statesman means political leader. So that is a British political leader Benjamin Disraeli's one quotation the writer has given here, and he says here it is the man sorry the nature has endowed. So what is the meaning of endowed? See there, endowed. That is here endowed. That is endowed means provided with quality or gifted. Okay, endowed means what? It is gifted, or the nature has provided the quality, that is endowed. Okay, now see here, and mind you, the ears are like funnels, and he is telling again that you keep in mind. Okay, that is mind you. Mind you means that is you keep in mind, and mind you, the ears are like funnels open all the time. Funnels means what? See the students, that is a tube or a pipe. Okay, funnel means what? That is a tube or a pipe. A tube or a pipe. So he says here that is ears are like a tube. Okay, ears are like a tube and open all the time. Obviously, if we see students, our ears are open. Okay, as the mouth is shut, but ears are always open. So there is no door with which you can close them. So there are no doors. So whereas if you have to speak even whereas if we have to speak even one single word, that word must pass through two walls, that is two fences. Okay, fences means that is walls. Okay, fences means walls or railings, or again we can say it is barriers. Okay, it is barriers. That is what students, that is fences. Okay, as all of you know that to our garden fences are there, around our house also fences are there. So means that is barrier. Okay, fences means barrier. Okay, barrier or railings, or we can say borders. Okay, it is railings or the wall around the house, it is called fences. Okay, so there are two fences, he says. Okay, before you speak, okay, before the word comes out of the mouth, there are two fences, there are two walls or two filters. Okay, there are two filters. Which are that two filters here? There is firstly the fence of those two rows of teeth, and there is secondly the fence of the two lips. Before a word can be spoken, it has to pass, it has to pierce through these two walls, through these two fences. Therefore, we must think at least twice before we utter a word. And it says first offense is first border, first wall is that is of the two rows of teeth. Okay, means the one when the word is pronounced. Okay, it comes out first. Okay, from the wall of the teeth. Okay, from the wall of the teeth. And the second fence is second wall is second border is that is two lips. Again, the words when it comes out of the two rows of teeth, after that it comes out of the lips. Okay, it comes out of the two lips. So before a word can be spoken, it has to pass, it has to pierce. Okay, it has to pierce, that is here pierce means go through. Okay, pierce means student that is through go through. I'm not getting the word here. Wait, that is pierce. Okay, it is pierce means go through. Okay, that is go through. So before before the word uh, comes out, or it is listened by others, it has to pass through the two walls. Okay, and therefore we must think at least twice before we utter a word, and that's why uh, the writer is making us aware that is before you pronounce any word. Okay, that is utter a word, that is pronounce. Okay, we must think at least twice. So whenever means whenever you are using any words, any harsh word mostly if you are using, please two times you think. Okay, and then you pronounce, he says. A very wise man once remarked that of the spoken word, unspoken word, you are a master. Of the spoken word, you are a slave. And students, it's reality also see there. Okay, one wise man, an experienced man, remarked. Okay, he said, what he said, that is unspoken word you are a master. Okay, if you are not using means the words in your mind comes. If any thought in your mind comes, okay, and you have not uttered that, you have not pronounced that, okay, you have not spoken of that, then you are the master of that words. Okay, you are the master of the words. But once it is spoken out of the spoken word, that is once you spoken out that words, you become a slave. Okay, what you become, that is a slave. Okay, the opposite word is a student, that is slave and master. Okay, slave, opposite word is master. Now see here, once you have spoken a word, you cannot get it back. Do what you will. Now see here, once you have pronounced the words, once you have pronounced the words, you cannot get that back. Okay, you cannot take that back. You cannot take that back. Once it is pronounced, it is pronounced. Okay. Now whatever effect will happen, it will happen. So that is what. Do what you will do. Therefore, you must be very careful. Therefore, you must be very careful about the words that you speak. Once the word has left your lips, you will not be able to get it back. Okay, so once the words comes out of your mouth, okay, come out of your mouth from your lips, so you will not get that back. What are unspoken words? They are things you want to say but remain unsaid, as thoughts in your mind. Once you have put the thoughts into words, once the words have left your lips, you cannot change them or control them. Now, see, what are that unspoken words? Now see here. So what that unspoken words? That is what the thoughts which come in your mind, and that thoughts remain unsaid. Okay, and that thoughts remain unsaid. Okay, or not it is pronounced. It is not uttered. Okay, so that words or that thoughts means unspoken words. Now see, once you have put the thoughts into words, once the words have left your lips, you cannot change them or control them. Okay, so now see here, once it is pronounced, it comes out of your lips. Okay, it starts its own journey, the word starts its own journey. And you now you whatever how much you care for the words to take that back, you cannot take that because it affects what it wants. Okay, what it want. And that's why he says here, that is unspoken words are your, well, that is you are the master of that unspoken words. But when it is used, when it is pronounced, you become the slave of that words. A young man, now see here students, that is the writer has given here the one story here for emphasizing his view. And what was that story here? A young man went to his spiritual teacher and said, I have spoken very harsh and unkind words to my friend, and he is deeply hurt. I am afraid I have lost my friendship with him. How can I make amends? Now here, one young man, okay, he went to the one spiritual teacher. Spiritual teacher means that is the person who heals others. Okay, who heals others, who gives support, moral support to others. That is spiritual person. And one young man, he went to spiritual teacher and he asked, okay, for his help. That is, he said that he had used very harsh means here, harsh means unkind words, cruel words. Okay, harsh means unkind or cruel words. Okay, or cruel words. And he had used very harsh and unkind words to my friend, to his friend. And he obviously his friend was hurt much. And he asked, okay, that is he asked, that is, I am afraid. Okay, I am frightened that I'll lose my friendship now. So what do I do now? Okay, how can I make amends? Okay, how can I make amends? Amends means improve. Okay, amends means improve. Amends means improve. So how can I improve this mistake? He said. Okay, he asked for the solution over that, over the false treatment done by him towards his friend. Now see here, the wise teacher gave him a fresh sheet of The wise teacher gave him a fresh sheet of blank paper and a pen. He said to the young man, now see here. So the wise teacher are not like the common people, okay, no. So obviously they are that's why they are called wise one and spiritual one. And he has not said anything. Okay, he kept quiet and he just did one thing. That is, he gave one paper and a pen, and he said that, okay, to that young man. What he said, see, write down on this paper all the harsh things you said to him. Okay, now see here. Write down on this paper all the harsh things you said to him. The young man did as he was told and showed the paper to the teacher. Now tear up this sheet of paper into as many small bits as you can, the wise man said. Now see it. So he said that whatever the harsh words, harsh things you used, okay, so that all you write. Okay, he said to him that write down on this paper all the harsh things, and the young man did the same. Okay, he that is whatever he told. Okay, to that the young man did as he was told. That is, young man wrote all that harsh words on the paper and he showed the paper to the teacher. Now that's a spiritual teacher, wise man. He said that now you tear this paper, okay, into small pieces, okay, into small bits. Bits means pieces, okay, and he said that as much as possible you tear this paper. And now see what happened. Soon the single sheet was torn into 100 tiny bits of paper. Throw the bits out of this window, the teacher told him. So immediately, okay, he tore the whole page, okay, 100 into 100 bits, okay, 100 into 100 pieces. And now the teacher said, okay, throw the bits. Throw bits means pieces. Okay, bits means what? Bits means pieces. Bits means pieces. So he tore that paper into 100 bits, and now he said, the teacher said that is throw the bits out of this window, and that was also easily done by the young man. Okay, that was also easily done, and it was windy day, and the tiny bits were scattered far and wide, even as the young man watched. Okay, see here. So um, very easily, immediately, as the wise man said, the young man tore that paper. Okay, and he threw that. Okay, he through the window, and it was the windy day. Okay, the breeze was blowing, so with that wind, with that breeze, all the pieces got scattered. Okay, scattered means spread. Okay, scattered means spread. That all the pieces of the paper spread here and there, far and wide, means everywhere. Okay, far and wide everywhere, because of the wind. It went away. Okay, it went far. And now see, just the young man also watching that all. Now go go out into the street and collect as many bits of the paper as you can. And what is say? That is, now the next duty starts. That is, you go now on the street and collect that all the bits, all the papers as you can. How much it is possible for you, you can collect that. The teacher ordered him. The teacher ordered him. The young man was taken aback. Actually, see that, taken aback means, see here, that is, he was shocked. Okay, taken aback means not he went back. Okay, that is, he was shocked. Taken aback means he was shocked. The young man was not taken aback. He was shocked. But that will be difficult. He stammered. Okay, he stammered. Stammering means what? See that is stutter. Okay, stammer means stutter. Stammer means stutter. Okay, and he stuttered that how it is possible now. It is difficult to collect that all the bits of paper. He stuttered. It will be difficult indeed, but do give it a try, the teacher suggested. And the teacher said that yes, it's I know that it's difficult indeed. Indeed means really it's difficult. Okay, indeed is. Indeed is adverb. Okay, students, indeed is adverb. So it will be difficult indeed. That is it's real. It's difficult, but to give it a try, the teacher suggested. The young man went out. He returned half an hour later, exhausted. So he had also no option. No, he went only to the teacher for the help. Okay, so how can he make the amend? Okay, or he make the change in his behavior, as he used the harsh word for that man, for his friend. So how can he make amendments over that? For that suggestion he came to him, so he had no option. He went out and as the wise man said, and he started collecting the papers. Now see, this young man, he returned half an hour later, exhausted. Exhausted means, see that, exhausted means that is tired. Okay, exhausted means tired. So actually he was tired. He was drained of energy. Okay, exhausted means tired or drained. Okay, or drained of energy means he has lost the energy. Okay, drained of energy. Now so he lost the energy. He lost the energy. And see here, so he had not been able to get hold of the single tone beat from the paper he had torn up just a while earlier. Now see here, so but he had been able to get hold of a single tone bit from the paper he had torn up just a while earlier. Now so see, it was not possible for him to collect that all the papers. Okay, he had not been able to get hold of single tone bit from the paper. So means a single paper also, a single piece also he could not get that, as he had turned as he tore up earlier. Okay, earlier, so he could not get a single piece also. Now see, this is what happens with the spoken word. He said, this is what happens with the spoken word. The teacher said to him, once you have spoken the words you aloud, it is very difficult to take them back. Therefore, learn to think before you speak in anger. Okay, so that's why that wise man said that what if, what is this is what happens with the spoken words. So with the spoken words also the same happens, as you cannot collect the single beat of paper, like that happens with the spoken words. He said once you have spoken the words aloud, aloud means loudly, okay, this is adverb, aloud is adverb, and this is very difficult to take them back, so it's also difficult to take them back, and therefore learn to think before you speak in anger. Okay students, so like that way, the lesson is completed here. Some questions are given here, you can try to solve it. Thank you.